And speaking of NVIDIA, she's a great case study for why you need to use your judgment to make calls. We don't use machine learning to balance League of Legends. We hire people that can use their own experience as game designers and QA to help make these decisions. NVIDIA often turns up red flags where her win rate can be as high as 55%. Yet we think if we nerfed her, players would be like, why did you nerf NVIDIA? She's not a problem. So is she imbalanced? The data says yes, but our gut says no.
And this is what we came up with as insights. And this is our mission. So we strive to empower Rioters to make player-informed strategic decisions and data-powered products. And so they're analytics, which is your traditional business intelligence. They are data science, which applies statistical methods and machine learning to generate products and behavioral models. They're research, which is actually a combination of user research and market research. And last but not least, a technology team, which helps us ingest, store, process, and serve up all of that information.
Data discipline is a pretty new discipline that was created. As the name suggests, we're all about data. What we're here to do is basically make models and build prediction models using data.
Inside of Riot, I think data science has a very pervasive effect. More and more, you're seeing different departments and initiatives find a lot of value in what data science and data can bring to them.
We honestly operate very much like research scientists, so we get to take this and immediately apply it to real-world problems and then see the impact it has on players.
The goal is all the data that we get from players we use to improve the experience using machine learning or other learning methods.
We're very data-oriented, as you can imagine. I'm probably one of the biggest advocates for using data because anecdotal is just it's so hard to use and it's so prone to bias and all of these things.
So when there's a game designer thinking about, hey, I want to introduce a new dragon into the neutrals camp, a data scientist can kind of be there to be like, well, you sure you want to do that? 70% of all players don't go after the dragon, or we've got this kind of response, we've got this kind of sentiment around these kinds of dragons.
Here's another banger by Freak. Came out today, okay? Will Rakan ever see nerfs? Honestly, I don't find it pressing. His win rate is kinda high, his pick rate is high, that's a good thing, and his ban rate is relatively low. The short of it is that some champions have win rates above 50%, that would just always be true. Rakan is pretty good champion for that honor for many reasons, some of which I wrote about. Bro! What game is he What game is he playing?
Data analyst, solo queue data.
The data world.
Data, aggregate data.
Data science, pick rate data.
Data.
I'm a big advocate of playtesting your own game. Having a playtest team, having a lot of data from players is no excuse not to play the game yourself. If you don't, you'll miss stuff. You won't really understand the player experience. Numbers just can't tell you the entire story. And sometimes it's going to be really obvious. You're like, oh, I understand the win rate of this champion. It's because nobody can tell what's going on with their spell visuals. They don't know if they're standing in the fire or not. I try to play League every day. I don't always succeed. I've been at GDC, not playing a lot of League right now. But it does help to stay in touch with what players are talking about.